Hey, hair friends.
Hey, hair friends.
Oh my gosh, we're here again, another Wednesday.
Another Wednesday, and it's really nice and sunny.
I hope you can predict that.
I am predicting it right now, just like what we always do.
The coffee's good. We both have our hair out today, and we're ready to get into it. Now, today's episode is the truth and the lie about shampoo bars.
And that's LYE, hair friends.
LYE, sodium hydroxide.
Derek's going to be breaking down everything you need to know about shampoo bars and conditioner bars and what's good and bad about using them.
This has consumed my life. Obviously, if you've been paying attention, you've been staying tuned and know that we are creating our own HairFriend hair care made with hair-friendly ingredients in an earth-friendly way.
I know, and I love the zero waste moment.
Oh, well, I mean, it had to be zero waste.
Had to be.
And it had to be no plastic.
And
we're going to get into that because we're going to talk about, the great thing about shampoo bars and conditioner bars. And what I want to say real quick is that we're not going to shame and we're not going to judge anyone using liquid shampoo or shampoo in plastic bottles. Use what's good for you. If you have found a formula that's great and you're waiting for a shampoo bar to be comparable,
well, and I think as
we
hair
might
friends,
have something for you coming very shortly.
I think so. And I think as hair friends in general, we don't shame, we educate, right? And so you're just going to be educating us as hair friends
we're gonna talk about the facts. We're going to talk about the environment, how shampoo bottles impact, how only like 10 to 15% of them ever get recycled. And that in the U.S. alone, over 550 million bottles of just shampoo end up in landfills in the ocean. Just shampoo. Just in the U.S. and in 1 year.
Yep.
It's insane, and it's created a need for us to think outside the plastic when it comes to personal care. There's been a huge evolution in personal care in the 20th century where we really were able to create these amazing formulas, but they require a lot of water. And then that requires them to be put in containers that are easily made, like plastic. And then you end up getting a 13-ounce bottle of shampoo that's 90% water. And you're basically spending a lot of money for a big bottle of water with about 10% surfactants. 10% of the oil is the ingredients that are actually nourishing your hair. It's a very small percentage of what's in the bottle. And
mind you, I'm sure that they're diluting this for your convenience because we think that we have to have liquid for lather, right? But the reality is you actually can put in that liquid because you're in the shower, right? So what we're doing is more of a
shower. You can add it to the product.
Yeah, so it's more concentrated.
About a shampoo bar is that you can activate it with water, and a 3-ounce shampoo bar is then the equivalent to about 13-ounce bottles of shampoo. So however long a 10 to 13-ounce bottle of shampoo lasts you personally. Now, I know for me, I have thinning hair. I'm trying to regrow my hair, and I've been advised by my hair growth specialist to actually wash my hair every other day to keep the dirt, oil, dead skin, excess oil, excess sebum off my scalp to promote an environment that is optimal for hair growth. And I do that with our shampoo, but some other people might only wash once a week or twice a week.
Absolutely, especially color-treated hair friends out there. They're going to be definitely doing more of the once or twice a week moment.
Oh yeah. But the hair shampoo bar is great for the environment, but it should also be great for your hair.
Yes, and I think that's what's happening is they're making it great for the environment, and I love that, but why can't we also make it good for the hair, right?
I thought they were. Like, I was using shampoo bars and natural shampoo bars. Let me just get into my little hair journey first.
Yes, I'm here for it.
So during the specific lockdown portion of the pandemic, I became, very stressed. I already had thinning hair. I was going into my late 30s anyway, but it just exacerbated the situation. I wasn't getting to go to the gym like I wanted to. I wasn't getting as much sun as I was. It's just everything was just causing me to lose hair at a much greater pace. And I decided right away, I was like, I need to switch up my regimen at least. I can control that.
Yes.
And then I switched to natural made hair care, and it was in a bar form. And I noticed that, obviously I'm not using plastic. It's lasting a really long time.
A very long time.
But my hair was very, let's just say the cuticle was
blown open. Super brittle.
Beyond imagination. My hair was so fluffy and so full, I thought that was a good thing because I was experiencing the hair loss, and I was like, ooh, my hair feels fuller.
Yep.
But I was being tricked by the fact that these bars that I was using were lye soap, essentially. Saponification is the process by which a fatty oil and a lye molecule or a sodium hydroxide molecule are combined to create a soap molecule. And that's the process called saponification. You can call that whatever you want. For me, in my experience, that is not shampoo.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend it, and I have spent many months, as you can attest, because we've been working on our formula since late last year, and we wanted it to be gentle. You wanted it to be completely safe for color-treated hair.
Yes, which means that you have to have a neutral pH balance, which the problem with the actual lye in the current shampoo bars right now is majority of them have a high pH balance of 9 to 10,
right,
which that's
after the saponification process,
yes,
which takes about 28 days for curing.
And majority of the shampoos and conditioners that me and my client hair friends love to use have a pH balance of about 6 to 7. So we wanted to almost not only hit that, but beat that a little bit too.
Better. I wanted it to be a shampoo bar that was pH balanced below a 6. Within the 5.25 to 5.5 range. I wanted it to be safe for color-treated hair. I wanted it to be safe for all textures of hair, A1 to C4.
Cruelty-free.
Absolutely.
Literally HairFriend tested.
And no sulfates, no parabens,
yes,
no phthalates. We wanted this to be a very clean, good formula. Now, that means that it is more expensive to make.
Yes.
Because those ingredients are more expensive, which is why shampoo bars on the market are very inexpensive. You can get them for $8, $10, $14. But if you look on the back of the ingredients, in a lot of the shampoo bars on the market, one of the first ingredients is saponified oil. Now, they might not put sodium hydroxide in that ingredient listing, but a saponified oil is literally a fatty oil that has been mixed with a lye or sodium hydroxide molecule. So they're not saying sodium hydroxide, but it is in the product.
So tell us.
And test that pH. You can order pH test strips
on Amazon. $4 or $5.
You wet them and you apply them to the soap, and you'll be surprised at the pH level in most of your leading brand shampoo bars on the market right now.
So tell us, speaking of the shampoo bar the shampoo bars that are currently on the market right now, tell us as hair friends what we should be looking out for on the back of that bar, like 3 outside of saponification, because clearly a lot of us didn't know what saponification was, why we should look into that. So now that we know that one, are there a couple others?
There is. So the sulfates are the big bad guys when it comes to shampoos. They are small molecular structures. They get into the skin. They penetrate deep. They don't remove. So you have a surfactant, a cleanser that's stuck in your skin, which is why sulfates lead to irritated skin. Irritated scalp leads to hair loss. Sulfates can strip the natural oils of the hair because they don't rinse off easily.
Which is why it's bad for color.
And you'll be surprised at the amount of your shampoos, your leading liquid shampoos even that claim gentle, that claim sulfate, not sulfate free, but gentle. And the second, third, fourth ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate. So SLS or SLES, those are the two big, offenders when it comes to irritated scalp and hair loss.
I hope we're all witnessing why we all need a hair friend that understands big words and how to break them down.
Well, and we'll get more into the specific ingredients of our shampoo bar in next week's episode.
Stay tuned.
I want to do a deep dive into that so everyone knows exactly, full transparency, what we're working with, what's in our bars, and why they're so amazing. But, this is just kind of a PSA about shampoo bars and conditioners and why they're great for the environment, but you shouldn't have to sacrifice your hair to save the planet. Can't we do both?
We can do both.
We can do both.
A hair friend believes that we can do both.
Well, follow the path of most resistance is my new rule to life, because if everyone else is doing it the easy way, it's probably not the best way, and maybe not always. So, obviously I spent months trying to lower the pH level of a bar made through saponification, because that's what so many of our competitors do. And then just realized that there's no way around it. You're gonna have to go with expensive, clean ingredients that are not sulfates, that are not damaging to the skin, that may cost us more on the back end, but so much better for the customer for our hair friends who want to opt for something that's better for the planet without sacrificing the integrity of your hair.
Well, hair friends don't lie in general.
LYE. No lie. No lie. So HairFriend hair care is definitely on its way. No sulfates, no parabens, no phthalates, no lye. LYE.
Cruelty-free, color-safe.
Yeah, tested on Tristan.
Oh my goodness, the scent and the suds are amazing, hair friends.
Well, and with Shampoo Bars, I know for me, I shop with my senses. Yeah. So I'm all about scent, texture. I don't, taste is, I'll leave that to you. No, don't taste your shampoo bar. But scent, texture, I definitely wanted it to lather really well. It needs to feel amazing in the hair. And more importantly, it needs to be done in a zero waste, no plastic packaging way. So we'll talk more about that next week. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Salon Service Group, for supporting us at our HairFriend brand. And as we build this movement and this product, we will be launching in June. We'll announce the date next week. And Tristan has a little shout out for them too.
Yes, right now, this is actually very exciting. You can go to usmooth.com. The new Evolution blow dryer is out. It is super lightweight. It has magnetic attachments on it. And are you ready for this, hair friends? This is the unbelievable part for me. It actually folds up, so it's super compactable, and like not only traveling hairstylists, but just like, say we have smaller stations, or like...
You get excited about the weirdest things.
Oh my gosh, I love organization. So make sure to check out the new Evolution blow dryer that you can purchase at usmooth.com or at salonservicegroup.com.
And as always, hair friends, we want to hear from you, so please leave comments below. What are your questions about shampoo bars and conditioner bars? What are your thoughts about it? Have you tried any that you really loved? Did you try any that you really didn't? We're not here to shame, we're not here to expose anybody, but we're going to talk about the truth, hair friends.
Yes, sign up today at myhairfriend.com.
And you can use code HAIR20 off your first purchase, 20% off of any of the official HairFriend merch. The first edition merch is still there. We're working on the second iteration. And check out the new brand logo update. We feel like it's a little cleaner, a little easier to understand.
It's so friendly.
Just appreciate your support. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the YouTube channel, the HairFriend Network. And until next week.
Bye, hair friends.
Bye, hair friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.